What up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Today is day 43, final day before season 2 starts, which is freaking awesome. Going into the weekend, this should actually be pretty good to set myself up here to go ahead and get a recording of right at the start of season 2 for the account here, and hopefully we can use this to make the videos a little bit more consistent on uploads. I've had a couple days here where they have not been as consistent as I'd like as far as timing. Now, I'm still getting things out every day, but some are later than others on a few days, especially if I have long nights and things like that. So hopefully moving forward, I'll be able to make this to where I can do it more toward the reset time for my region where I'm at, which would be nice. But yeah, nothing too crazy. We kind of just did our quests as usual here. Saving as much as possible here, leveling up some companions and doing the aptitude stuff for Phantomons, preparing as much as we can for Season 2 start. Unfortunately, we were not able to fully max out the cart. However, we got really close. We were like 3 or 4 levels off from maxing everything, but I still think having 95%, if not more, of the cart maxed out is going to help a lot compared to those who may not have focused as much on the cart. I think it will help in the future. But yeah, we're going to be starting season 2 off doing kind of the same thing. I think I'm going to try to focus gold and then have it like 10 levels higher than the rest of stone and wood. My current main account, I focused gold all the way up to 106, and then I started working on the rest. Everything was still 72 up until that point, so we may still go that route. But we may also try to do something a little bit different. We'll have to wait and see exactly what I decide to do come tomorrow, but I know gold, especially when you start getting further into the season, becomes very, very big because like my relic's going from level 15 to 16 or 16 to 17 or whatever it is. I can't remember exactly. I think it's 15 to 16. It's like 72,000 gold just to level up the one relic. So, you know, you've got 20 relics. That's quite a bit of gold, like 3 million gold that you're going to be spending just to get all those relics up. And the more that you can do material realms and the more gold you can make and the more materials you're having, the more gold you're going to need. Because everything costs gold. I think gear is like in the 30k, something like that. So I think gold's still going to be a bigger focus, but we're also going to be maybe leveling up stone and wood a little bit off to the side as well. Just kind of keep it up. I know there's some guides out there saying you should focus stone and wood primarily to be able to level up the fastest, to max the card out the fastest. But I think having gold be in there as well isn't a bad idea. But anyways, start of season 2 here. We will be switching to Conqueror. So we'll be picking up sword class, trying that out. I haven't really played Conqueror too much. I played a little bit of Duelist up to that point on one of my original characters, but I didn't really deep dive into it. So hopefully come this season here, we'll spend a little bit more time on this account. We're going to be using Conqueror to make some videos, maybe look over maybe Duelist and Warrior and see about different builds we can do there and get some of those videos out, because I primarily have stuff on Guardian because that's my primary class. That's the one that I'm going to be continuing on with, the defensive playstyle on my main account. Moving forward, but yeah, it's a longer season. We've got 2 months and 7 days, so 2 months and a week here of season 2 to get to the end here. We hit 88. We'll have to see where I want to be come the end of season 2. I think somewhere around the 400 or 500 mark would be fantastic. We'll see. I'm a little over 4. I think I'm like 4.5 on my main account right now. Got a little over 300 for the season. I ended at 189 of the previous season, so we should be somewhere around right before 500. I think it was like 490 or something like that. I like 498, something like that. Either way, I haven't made a video on that account in a little while. We might do that here once the relics open up in about 4 days. I think the second set of relics pop up. We've got about 5,000, almost 6,000 relic pools saved up, so that should be a fun video to go ahead and make. Other than that, guys, I really don't have too much for you. Leveling up stuff as per the usual, knocking out our quest, grand treasure, all that fun stuff, working on the events. Yeah, it's been pretty enjoyable. I'm having fun with this, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content here. I know it's nothing too crazy. There's not like a lot going on, but hopefully you guys get a good sense of things, and knowing that I was a few days behind. I'm still, I think, placed pretty well for myself as a free-to-play player. I didn't get 128 like I wanted, but I honestly, being as behind as I was, it was kind of a far cry. Like, there's like so many days where I just didn't do anything because I knew I wanted to have more materials coming into this. So that kind of might have hurt me a little bit. I might have been able to get 105, but it's not a big deal at the end of the day. This is more of a free-to-play, trial and error type of account, and trying things and seeing what we can do, and try to learn from my primary account. And I think I did pretty well for myself as a free-to-play account that's not as played as it should have been. If you think about like the progress, we probably could have had a little bit more if we focused, you know, making sure we got our kill for the Crucible every week, making sure that we, you know, hunted around the island for the ingredients and make sure that gets sold. You know, starting from day one definitely would have helped us a lot, because we could have invested a little bit more into our, you know, our gear and stuff, and got that a little bit higher as a free-to-play account. Being able to start day one on a free-to-play account is the biggest thing. Making sure that we weren't missing anything when it comes to our experience gains, because we definitely went a day or so where we could have had a couple statues sooner. You know, things like that definitely was a bit of a misplay, and going in the future, we'll see if we can, you know, tighten that up a little bit and make sure that we're getting everything done every day, because missing out on those statues for a day definitely hurts your long-term progression from your experience gains, because that slows down how soon you can get to dungeons and do things and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I've rambled enough for today's video. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace out and much love.